Good evening, everyone. This is Ricardo with the Code 7 Podcast Network, and we are about to get started with Open Mic Live. But first, a word from our sponsors.
InDigital is on a mission to improve the 911 industry. Our goal is to create something better to go above and beyond the current standards. Our passion for creating the most advanced, well-designed solutions led to our position as an industry leader in next-gen core services. For the millions of calls processed over our emergency IP networks, to our Text for 911 solution, Texty, to our disaster recovery and backup solution, Mevo, it's easy to see we love what we do. For more information, check us out at www.indigital.net.
Rapid Deploy believes that every public safety agency, regardless of size, should have access to the data they need when it matters most. That's why, since 2016, our mission has been to reduce emergency response times and improve public safety. We are the industry's only integrated emergency response platform. Our web-based cloud platform includes analytics, mapping, dispatch, and mobile apps, purpose-built for 911 in the 21st century. Visit www.rapiddeploy.com to learn how we enable effective, efficient, data-driven emergency response.
If Within the Trenches has ever taught you something, open your eyes to what it is like to be a 911 dispatcher, or has inspired you to become one, then help support us and join our Patreon. Get exclusive bonus content, one-of-a-kind swag, discounts on merchandise, ad-free early access to new episodes, and much more. To join, please visit patreon.com/WTT podcast. And if you're an industry partner, we have something for you as well. And now, for the show.
This is Jordan, and you're listening to the Code 7 Podcast Network.
Warning. This episode contains the 3 A's of podcasting: adult content, adult language, and awesomeness. You've been warned.
Dispatch.
There is no one over here to cook our lunch. We are waiting for our lunch, and there's no one here to cook our lunch.
All right, calm down. Where are you at?
The group home. Now, what are you going to do?
We'll get some help over there for you, okay?
Welcome to Open Mic, where we visit the lighter side of dispatch, because laughing is good medicine. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Open Mic Live. Let me put some of the stuff up here. Bam. Bam. All right, there we go. All right, this episode is sponsored by InDigital as well as Rapid Deploy. And how are you feeling? How's everything going? It is Thursday, SA, and here we are for Open Mic. Let me shrink my window here just a little bit, then I can see everyone on here. All right. Excellent. You can't hear me? Tracy says that she can't hear me. Is that everyone? Like, that hat though. Woo! Leah, can you hear me? Can people hear me? Is it just Tracy? Like, I'm wondering what's going on now. Oh, okay, cool. All right. Good. Excellent. Happy Halloween, Doug. I only said that because you put a pumpkin on there. But yeah, we're just a few weeks away. So if you sometimes watch on Twitter, for whatever reason, Periscope is not working. So my apologies, but we're here on Facebook and YouTube. So that's what we're going with. I don't know what's going on with Twitter, but it must be down, or Periscope, that is. It must be down. So roll call, please, as well as your number. Again, it's Thursday, SA. And what's your number on a scale of 1 to 10? That's right, Leah. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being shitty, of course, and 10 being awesome, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? I'm I'd say about a 8.5, 9. I'm doing pretty good. A lot of stuff has been going on. Again, last week was DT BG2 week, and it was amazing. It was also fucking exhausting. I say that because there was a lot of stuff that we were doing on the back end, and but it was good. It was really, really good. Oh shit. Okay, hold on a minute. We got numbers coming in here. 8885. Amy, I hope we can get your number higher once we get through all of this. Leah, niner. She's throwing in a niner. 6 to 7 on Heather. Then we got Oregon up in here, 7-ish. Okay, these are some good numbers. These are some good numbers. Let's see. Gary, on the mend from a back injury. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. Thoughts and prayers, good vibes to a speedy recovery. So you're about a 5 or 6. So hopefully, if we're laughing a lot, it won't affect you or impact. So I apologize. Maybe your number will go down from that, or maybe it'll go higher. I don't know. Maybe you'll just be healed or something like that. Erica, my homegirl, what's going on? A 10 tonight. Very nice. Very nice. I like it. Yeet. Very, very nice. Yeah, so these are good numbers. If you've got a lower number, let's see if we can pull it up there. Yeah. So this is good. Like I was saying, last week was DTBG2 week, a lot of stuff going on, and now I'm doing a lot of the post conference stuff, posting up some videos here and there, and just getting everyone ready for some of the replays. And one video that I didn't pull up that I'm going to play here in just a moment. It's a very short one. This first one here. This first one. Because if you did not get a chance to attend the conference live, you can go back and watch the replays as many times as you want. That's right. There's no limit on how long these videos are going to be there. They will be there, and you can go back, you can clip moments, all of that good stuff. Take advantage of it. And to show you how to do that, let me share my screen here really quick so that you can see it. Here we go. Hey, what's going on? This is Ricardo of Within the Trenches Media. And did you happen to miss out on attending Dare to Be Great 2 live? Well, you still have a chance to view every single session, all 40 on demand on your time. Go to withinthetrenches.net, scroll down to register now. Next up, you will click on the watch replay button. Once you do so, you will enter your email, hit the arrow, and then click on the button to get the login link. Once you do so, it'll bring you to Crowdcast, where Dare to Be Great 2 is held. You can click up here at the very top and choose from one of the 40 sessions available. And again, you can watch on demand on your time. Enjoy. Thank you for the support and for attending Dare to Be Great 2 Fall Virtual Conference. All right, there you go. Right there, you are able to go back to it within trenches.net/conference, and you can attend all the sessions. So, Kelsey, you can go home, okay? Your work is going to say, screw that guy. He doesn't know. But if it were me, I'd say you can go home. Yeah, so you can go ahead and register anytime that you want, months from now, whichever, and you can check out all of those sessions. Halcyon, I see that you posted something on there asking about the blooper reel. That'll be coming soon. That's part of the post-conference stuff that I'm doing. Also, a big shout out to the patrons for everything that you do. Thank you so much. I wouldn't be able to do everything that I do without you, and as well as the sponsors and all of you for watching, sharing, and just supporting. It's amazing. Thank you so much. Episodes 347 and 348. 347 is coming out tomorrow. 348 coming out next week, Wednesday, and then 349 through 351 or 52, something like that, are all on deck. So a lot of stuff coming, a shit ton of stuff. So Let me see. I'm just looking at my notes really quick because I want to show one more thing before we get into the funny shit that we're going to be talking about. And Halcyon, we want it now. Man, dude, you sound like Veruca, dude. You sound like Veruca. Veruca Salt. I want it now. And scene. Okay. Sorry. Oh shit. Okay. So really quick, I want to show this. And I am very, very excited for this. And it's good. In just a couple weeks, if you're looking for some more education, some more amazing sessions, talks, everything, you're going to want to sign up for this, because out of the state of Illinois, the IPSTA conference is coming up, and we have partnered together, IPSTA as well as Within the Trenches Media. And here we go. Yeah, dude. Very nice. They put together their, own little trailer and stuff, and that was excellent. But I am very, very I'm excited and honored to be able to partner with IPSTA, and with powered by Within the Trenches Media. So it is going to be excellent. And Gary, you said this is free for all or just Illinois folks? This is free for everyone. So I made sure to to ask them that too. But yeah, it is free for everyone, man. There's a lot of people already that have signed up, and they're from all over the United States. So yeah, definitely make sure to check that out. It's going to be awesome. That is going to be October 26th and 27th. And again, excited for that. So here we are. And if you've got a story that you want to share, throw it in the comments and I will read it. And Kelsey, are snacks provided? I'm not sure. They might be. You never know. You never know. What kind of snacks would you want? Like, if we could send something out to you, what what type of snacks would you like? Let's see. Evan from InDigital NSOC. What up, man? What's going on? And let's see. Leah says to Halcyon, do we post a pre-conference training reel? Dude, we should. Yeah, we should put that on there. So Doritos, nice. Doritos, popcorn, okay. Pickles, so all types of snacks. Yes, no, this is good. This is good. We'll get it going. So donuts, tacos. I'm down with some tacos. These are some good suggestions. My homeboy Brent might be in here from Ipsta. And Heather doesn't like pickles. Come on, yo. Pickles are good. They're all right. I dig them. They're excellent. Let's see. I just got some banging donuts from a tiny little store at an apple orchard. Very nice. Banging donuts. Hashtag banging donuts. Oh no, it starts. Okay, so I got an email from a good friend and shared this with me. This is something from it's from a year ago, I think. It was a year ago in February. So I'm gonna go ahead and share this screen. It's funny. I remember it. After I saw it, I remembered it. And so I want to show it again. All right, here we go. Mandy, pickles are the food of the devil. Okay, hold on a minute. Before I play this video, are you talking like the what are those ones? The bread and butter pickles, or are you talking just like straight up dill pickles or pickles in general? Good run. What's going on? What is up? I don't know why I'm asking. I'm curious because there's a few people in here already that aren't digging pickles. So, and yes, Kelsey, it did. So I'm just wondering because I know my eldest son digs pickles but doesn't like the bread and butter ones. Dill pickles are nasty. Everything pickles. I'm sorry, man. There's nothing like a good deli sandwich. Well, now I'm doing gluten-free stuff, so I got to find a good gluten-free bread that I can put, for a deli sandwich and add a pickle. Yes, dill pickles. I'm right there with you. Let's see. So Leah says, had tactical dispatch training today. The sheriff showed up dressed like the Gordon's fisherman. It was rainy. Apparently, I had no filter. I asked him if he was providing fish sticks. I thought it was hilarious. Him, not so much. Well, that sucks because fish sticks are awesome. Hopefully you guys like fish sticks because it looks like people don't like pickles. I like the spicy pickles too. Come on now. I know my girlfriend, my homegirl, Erica up in here digs pickles as well. So how do we get on pickles? Oh yeah, somebody was asking about snacks and stuff, right? Okay, let me show this video now. So again, this was something that a friend of mine shared with me, and after I saw it, I remembered it, but it was from a year ago. Tracy, yes. Spicy pickles. That's what I'm talking about. All right, here we go.
Moments for customers at a Kansas Home Depot. Police responded to reports of a bomb threat at the store in Wichita. A customer alerted employees. A man inside the bathroom said there was a bomb in the building. Police were able to locate the man responsible for those comments, and that man told police he warned other guests to leave the restroom because he was, quote, fixing to blow it up, but had no intention of causing a panic. Man also told police others in the room laughed, understanding his joke, which I'm just now getting. Home Depot says they will not be pressing charges. But I can tell you right now, you asked the producer for me to read that, didn't you? To Ethan now, please.
No.
Okay, hold on a minute. Before we go any further, I think what makes this more funny is so this video, the people aren't supposed to look like they're having a seizure. It's not. I started watching it and I had to cover the microphone a little bit because I was laughing too hard. Just like this guy right here. They're not supposed to look like what's his name? Max, what was it? Mad Max? Max Headstrom? Was it from Cinemax, right? Like they're not supposed to look like that. Okay. Well, we'll just keep going.
Are we going to have to go to a commercial?
No, we're going to get it. We're going to get it.
All right. So that's where it stops. Max Headroom. There. Yes. You knew who I was talking about. Good. But that's what they look like. But that's not what they were supposed to be doing. I don't know if that made it more funny or if it made your eyes go whoop, 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 whoop. It sounded like Curly. Anyway, this was at Home Depot. Again, this was about a year ago that this happened. And oh man, I had the if you just type into Google Home Depot bomb threat, it comes back to this whole thing right here. And yeah, so you all need to get out of here because I wonder if this might okay, hold on. Let me try to play this.
Call to Sedgwick County dispatchers started as a bomb threat.
Oh, it's the same thing.
It should have been more of a warning for those customers in the restroom.
We just had a customer here.
Oh, it's the 911 audio. Even better. Okay, let's continue.
Apparently,
Let's start all over.
we just had a customer here apparently made what may have been a bomb threat.
Okay, what exactly did he say?
He said, somebody told me there's a bomb in here. You need to leave the building. He said it 3 times.
Well, that's the 911 call that led police to the Home Depot at K96 in Woodlawn. Someone there told staff they overheard the threat in the store's restroom. Police did some investigating. They learned it was not a bomb threat in a literal sense. Police say a man was in a stall when he told others in the restroom, quote, "Y'all need to get out of here because I'm fixing to blow it up," end quote. One witness even said he laughed at the remark and took it as a joke. Once police tracked the man down, it became clear it was a misunderstanding. He said he just really needed to go to the restroom and he wanted to warn others of the severity of his need. Officers did clear up the confusion with Home Depot, and everyone here is laughing now.
How can you not?
Glad you read it.
I know. Why did I get
He was
stuck with
just
that
trying
one?
to warn them. Jacob, save.
Okay. How many of you watching right now have taken a call like this? There has to be one. It can't be just this one. Again, this is from a year ago. This is February 2019. This is something that would happen to me. Not me being the one saying that, but me being in the stall or something, a few down and not being able to leave and thinking, damn it. Brace yourself, because hell is coming. He rode a porcelain horse and hell came with him. Oh man, this is so bad, man. I'm sorry. Sometimes I just, yeah, I lose it. I break myself. Hashtag porcelain horse. Oh, that is so horrible. Let's see. He's already read. Yes, I am. Let's see. Kelsey says, wow, it didn't take us long to start talking about poop. No, it didn't. And usually it's like what, halfway through or towards the end? Yes. Yeah. Well, nope, it started early. This decided to go. Yes, my ears are red. Let me see. You're right. I'm a grown ass man. I am 39, but this shit literally is funny. Brenda says severity of his need. Yes. James says fire in the hole, fire in the hole. Yep. Tim, red bomb burrito. That's probably what he had, man. He probably had hit the gas station beforehand, got a burrito, had an energy drink, and man, that rumbling came. And he's like, y'all better get out of here because I'm about to, or what do you say? I'm fixing to drop a bomb. Sploosh. It's so bad. Let's see. Roxy says, I just walked into, he rode a porcelain horse. And don't forget, hell came with him. Oh man. Let's see. Someone get that dude some poopery. You know, at the 9 to 5 that I used to work at, dude, nobody seemed to use that poopery stuff. And there's just a bunch of beasts going in there and dropping it like it's hot. I'm sorry. Oh, I need to stop. Okay. Next one. So this one I saw from my good friends over at the Cool Kids of 911. They had posted this and, oh, hold on a minute. Kelsey's got one up here. Caller, y'all got to come and get your girl. She just shat herself. What? Call taker. She shot herself? Caller, no. Shat. She shat herself. Call taker. With a gun? Caller, no. She shat all over and now she's rubbing it on the window of the Waffle House. She made her own Waffle House. Oh my God. Oh. Where's Glenna and her husband? Oh, Veronica, you can't make this shit up. Dude, exactly, dude. Exactly. If I'm on a big screen in your dispatch center right now, I'm sorry. This is what we're talking about. But this is funny stuff. Tracy says, poop talk with Ricardo. Late night open mic Thursday nights. Being your downtrodden and will raise your spirits or make you shake yourself laughing. Oh man, it is horrible. It is so bad. Welcome to the Nutella Waffle House. Oh my God. Oh, my stomach hurts. I'm like crying right now. I hope you're laughing as well. Or if anything, laughing at me crack up here. Oh my God. Whoo. Woo. Ric Flair. It's good stuff. Okay. So I want to share something with you. Like I said, Cool Kids of 901, been friends with those that run it for a long time. And they had shared a post today that looked kind of funny, so I wanted to share it tonight as well. Let's see. Let me share my screen here. All right. Oh, my homeboy Jeremy says, stop by this evening to see the educational content my team members were seeing on open mic. Sorry, brother. It's open mic. This is the funny stuff, man. And it's educational. Okay. So this was, hold on. Let me make this full screen. All right. There we go. Well, it's not that much more, but either way, you can see it. So in Mass, coastal town orders locals to stop calling 911 about this giant ass fish. All right, here we go.
Wareham residents are being asked to stop calling police about an odd-looking fish in Broad Cove. Police say they already know all about it. It's called a sunfish, and although it can sometimes be confused for a shark, it is just a harmless fish. The department wrote on its Facebook page in all caps, "Please stop calling the police department about this sunfish."
I mean, that's pretty funny right there. So there it is. That's what it looks like. Let me X off of this. This thing right here. Yeah. I mean, it's enormous, man. It's a sunfish. That's what it says. It's a sunfish. It's a mula mula, aka sunfish, ugliest thing in the ocean. How dare you? That thing is gorgeous. Dude, that thing is cool looking, man. It's like a fucking Pokemon. Oh man. Yeah. So sightings of the monstrously sized swimmer began popping up in the Wareham's Broad Cove, with enough locals calling 911 to eventually warrant personnel from there to take a look. Yep. And they even got a post here as well. We are aware of a sunfish in Broad Cove. We have checked on it, and it is doing normal sunfish activities. It's swimming. It is not stranded or suffering. The sunfish is fine. Don't be jealous just because it's not swimming weather anymore. Please stop calling the police department about this sunfish. That right there is amazing. That's what their Facebook post is. That is awesome right there. That is awesome. Well done, Department of Natural Resources, for that area. Oh man, that is really cool. I'm gonna have to share that on the podcast page because that is good stuff right there. All right, I'm gonna remove this now. That was awesome. All right, hold on a minute. Let me go back up here. Let's see. Halcyon says, what do they think the police are going to do? Real question. I mean, I don't know. They could go and talk to it. But like they said, they checked on it. It's doing normal sunfish activities. I love that they did that, because that is pretty funny. Tim says mula mulas have feelings too. That's right. Oh, and Dawn says, bet it tastes as good as it looks. Oh, delicious. Unlike a toasted brioche bun, right? Yeah. Maybe some spicy mustard. Oh, man. Let's see. Tracy says, see them on whale watches all the time. They are called sunfish because they rest at the top of the water. They are harmless, but their fin scares the shit out of people when it swims close by. Dude, I'd be freaked out too, man. Like, what the hell is that? Aw. Let's see. It looks like someone smashed and flattened baby beluga. Oh, man. This is good stuff. I like it. Like Tim says, where's that Gordon's fisherman? Leah, Where's the Gordon's Fisherman at? Did you just really just say they can go talk to it? Why not? You know, there's going to be a bunch of locals right there. Like, what are you guys going to do? And then, you know, it would be funny for an officer to walk up and just say, "Hey, what are you doing? You all right? All right. All right, cool." And then walk off and look at the public and say, "He's all right. He's just chilling, just hanging out." Stop calling 911. Woo. Gary says, all we need is some tartar sauce and a pickle. That's right. Yeah, I'm down with that. On that brioche bun. Exactly. Just keep swimming. Whew. Oh, man. That's good stuff. That was funny. All right. Any stories that you have, any funny 911 stories that you have, whether they be open mic stories or calls that you've taken, or different incidents that have happened in your center, hit me with it and I will read it. I just wanted to share these couple of stories because, I mean, they were funny. We go from Home Depot, blowing it up with the porcelain horse, to a Mula, who's not doing a damn thing, but just chilling in the water, and people are being dicks about it. Let the fish live its life, man. It's just chilling. Let's see. Kelsey says, my coworker just walked in here with a sandwich. No pickles. Oh. Let's see. Kelsey says, I wrote a beautiful song called You Can't Call 911 for that, about the local pooper. She also pooped in the middle of the street. I mean, serial pooper? What? that reminds me. Here we're on shit again. We're back. We're back there. And I know I've said this before, but because you're talking about a serial pooper right now, it just makes me think of the one guy who was drunk. I was newly off training and on radios, and one of my coworkers had put in a BOL for a guy who was intoxicated and was going from driveway to driveway and just pushing mud, just doing it. And I had to put it out, but she put it in there as shitting, because that's what the caller had said, and hangs up with the caller and then yells over to me, you better put it out the way I put it in there. And I said, no, hell no, I'm not going to say that over the radio because I don't want to get in trouble. I just started, and yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. I ended up saying defecating, but of course there's always that one officer who's like, what's defecating? Can you repeat that, Central? What was he doing? So he was pooping. He was pooping on every driveway. And yeah, hashtag pushing mud. Don says, I know I've been in this for 20 years and I should know better, but what the hell is wrong with people? I don't know, man. I don't know. There's no explanation, but it excuse me, but it happens apparently. I mean, look at what happens in the comments. All of this stuff starts coming up. So obviously it happens everywhere. So how are you all feeling now? Where are your numbers at? Are your numbers going up a little bit? Let's see. Jeremy says, as long as you put the bad word in air quotes, you're covered. Exactly, dude. Exactly. And you know, also you've got officers that are sending you messages on MCT and stuff. They're like, dude, just say it. I'm like, no, I'm not going to say it. Let's see. I got one here that says, we just went to Plain Talk this week, and the caller said that he walked out his apartment and almost stepped on a turd. Let's just say I am suddenly a fan of plain talk. Hell yes. Oh man. So along with plain talk, I mean, so here's kind of a serious question. Um, do all of you just straight up talk with your officers, whether it be sheriff's department, DNR or troopers or anything like that, or do some of you still use codes? Because 10-4, 10-24, those main ones, I mean, we still would use those, but at one point when I was dispatching in my dispatch career, we completely cut 10 codes because the sheriff's department codes were completely different from those from the state. And we would throw one out there and they would say, Central, I don't know what you just said. Just talk to me. And then we were like, oh, okay. Yeah. Do you want a wrecker? And then, after a while, we just started saying hook. You want a hook? But that's what I'm curious about. Because there are some that still do, like fully, and others, they don't. Because they're not all the same for, different agencies and such. Let me go back up here. Let's see, Heather, I'm like 12 in my head. I'm like an 11 now. Gary, laughing too hard. What back pain? Up to a 7 already. Good, dude. Hopefully the laughing isn't messing up your back though. That I don't want to happen. Let's see. We had a local subject that went super crazy. He kept a 5-gallon bucket. What? We had a local subject that went super crazy. He kept a 5-gallon bucket and pooped in it for a week. Came to the PD, sat it on our doorstep, rang the intercom, and said, I got something for your chief. Then he left. Oh, man. That is horrible right there. Funny, but horrible. Let's see. Ann says, plain talk since 2006. Kelsey, I pretty much do what I want. I would expect nothing less. That's awesome. Don says, at my current agency, we use plain talk. My old agency will never stop using 10 codes. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Heather says, depends on the job, but mainly plain speak. Tracy says, when we went to plain speak, it was plain speak. That's it. No 10 codes. All right. Tim says, we still use a lot of 10 codes. All right. So we use some 12 code and some plain talk. We just use the convenient 12 codes. And Kelsey says, do you want a hooker? I'm pretty sure somebody on radios was trying to say, do you need a hook? And probably has said that as well. Stacy says both 10 codes and plain talk. Jeremy says bus equals ambulance equals rig equals medic. You're right. That is, oh man, you just made me flash back. I can't, yeah. They would say bus for everything. Oh shit. Oops. I'll go back up here. Let's see, Miranda says, about as bad as one time I had to dispatch officer and medical to a lady called, totally pissed. That husband came home after a 3-day drunk bender with a bottle stuck on his. Wait a minute. Wow. Is my mom on? She's not on, right? She's usually in the comments somewhere. So the husband came home after a 3-day drunk bender with a bottle stuck on his penis. Dude, what the hell? It's like Hangover, the revival. See, Mandy says, we have to use plain talk, but all the officers now make up their own stuff. And instead of clearing a call with a 10-8, we get a 20-minute dispo. Man, that does happen sometimes. And you're like, Dude, I can read it in the narrative. Just, it's all good. I see you put it all in the narrative. Just clear it. Got to go to the next one. Let's see, Ann says since 911 or 9/11, they are all supposed to be plain talk. Hashtag FEMA class boring. Yeah. Heather says bus, bird, hook. My pet peeve. What? Heli? Ask for a bird? Oh, okay. Yes. Get me a bird. Mm-hmm. I can see that. See, Goodrin says, we are keeping the codes for traffic stops, shooting, stabbing like priority incidents, but regular routine stuff we're supposed to plain talk. That, yeah. So that's what I was wondering as well, because that's the way we did it with those priority ones. And of course, the ones that everybody uses, 10-4, 10-8, 10-24, those we kept, or 10-38 for a traffic stop. But otherwise, yeah, it was, some of the big incidents and stuff that we would do that with. Let's see, I'm catching up here. Tracy says, what are 12 codes? I'm assuming that got added somewhere down there. Halcyon says, I don't understand the agencies that go to plain talk, then use a bunch of signals and codes. Heather says, radio, he got ass packed. Hashtag plain talk fail. Kelsey says, I use 10 codes for secret squirrel stuff, plain talk. The rest of the time, Rowdy Kids doesn't have a 10 code. That's true. Let's see. I'm just catching back up. So Halcyon says, one time a motorist assist guy requested the meat wagon. Oh, man. That always reminds me of the movie Tommy Boy, when Chris Farley and David Spade are sitting there in that meeting, and he's playing with the cars, and he goes, oh, and they crash, and he goes, then now here comes the meat wagon. Yeah. Love that movie. See, Veronica says, you got your what stuck where? Yes, that's that one. That's a messed up one. Let's see. Kelsey, some of my officers only use 1069 because we're all children. I can see that. Oh, man. Let's see. Mike says, the last time I listened, it was the guy with the ring on his penis. Now a bottle. What the hell is going on? Right, Mike? Exactly. What is going on? Like, dude. I mean, I don't know. It's COVID-19. It's 2020. People are looking to spice up their love life. Oh, not like that. Oh, my Lord. Negative. Okay. Kelsey says, I always say towel instead of 10-4. There's that one again. I keep trying to say it in my head. All right, I think I'm caught up here. Well, wait a minute, maybe not. I just scrolled all the way down and I see a comment here that says flopper at the Whopper, which means medical at Burger King, for real? Halcyon says, we have a BK here and I want to use that. Oh my God, I'm totally going to use this. Single story aluminum ranch trailer house. Oh, this is so crazy. Halcyon says, hasn't this year effed them with random events as it is? Why are they looking for other objects? I don't know, man. It's 2020. There's 2 zeros in it. I'm not going to go any further. Oh, man, this is nuts. I guess weird word choice as we're talking about the bottle in the ring. Oh, man, this is what the hell. So what are some of the weird calls that you guys have gotten? 2020 has been, I mean, a crazy year. A lot of good stuff has happened. Yes. A lot of amazing training. But overall, there's been a lot of weird shit that's been going on. And obviously, in what we're talking about now, I don't know if the bottle or ring is part of this year. But if it is, what are some of the other weird calls that you've taken this year? Because it only seems fitting that 2020 would have something like this. I mean, what the hell? I'll wait for you to put something in there. I have a lot of friends on Facebook that come from public safety and especially from dispatch, and there are some times that I read some posts and I'm thinking, what? Like, that actually happened? That really happened? What the hell is going on? Again, people are living their life, and maybe because 2020 is so crazy, and you've got alien invasion that's supposed to be coming here next month. What else was it? An enormous tidal wave in December, and then I don't remember when that zombie apocalypse was supposed to happen, but it's just a lot of shit that's going on. Veronica, you missed my Russian. Wait, where was that? Was that at the top? Yes. Veronica, put it in again. Put it in again. Obviously, I missed it. It must be way up there somewhere or something. I can't scroll all the way back up. Oh, Jeremy, murder hornets. Yes, there was murder hornets as well, which I don't know. Did that ever happen? Like, was there ever even a sighting? Or what? Because I don't remember. See, Veronica, you had 2 arrows going up. Excuse me. So I'm going up really quick. The last thing I see from you is, in quotes, you got your what stuck where? Yeah, I must have completely missed it. I'm scrolling and scrolling and I don't see it. A guy messed up on drugs called to say he had Russian little people. I'll just say that. Living in his attic that kept peeing on him. Oh, okay. But yes, he was messed up on drugs, so oh. Again, you can't make it up. It's stuff that's just okay, wait a minute. So you took this call? What was the response? I'm assuming, people went out there. Hell, what was your response? What was your response to the whole thing? Because I know he had a leak in his ceiling and it was raining. He's probably like tripping on acid or something, and the droplets, that's all he's seeing is like these. Oh, that is pretty funny there. But what was what was your response? I can only imagine, I can only think that if it were me sitting there, oh, you said I had a hard time not laughing. I would have been the same way. See, whenever a call would come in, of course it was not emergency and everything. And it was something like that. I would have to, so, and when I had my headset, you've got it like this, I would have to put it up and turn and cover my mouth and start laughing because you do. Or I would put them on hold or not on hold. I would mute my microphone and just kind of, chuckle a little bit because sometimes you can't help but laugh. And if one of my callers had something that was going on that they themselves were laughing at, I would actually laugh with them. Yes, I would. And I wish I had those tapes because excuse me. Those were fun calls. And it was like it was New Year's Day, and I was on phones. I had taken a phone call from a couple. They were the property managers to this apartment complex, and they had gone to check out the place to make sure that nothing crazy had happened because it was New Year's Day, New Year's Eve. Everybody has a good time and everything. And excuse me, they were there and they're walking around and everything, and they found something. And they of course had called me after they found what they found, and she goes, "Sir, I need some assistance." So I'm my husband and I, we manage this property, this apartment complex, and we just went to check it out and everything, and we went to, and I don't remember what floor it was. I'm just going to say the third. Went to the third floor, and we went to the laundry area, and there's a man there. And I said, Okay, is he okay? Can you tell me some more? Like, what is going on?" And you can tell that she's trying not to laugh herself. And so I have to bite my lip because I immediately want to laugh with her, even though I don't know what's going on. And and her husband you can hear him in the background going, stop laughing. And I said, "Ma'am, can you tell me what's going on? What is going on with the gentleman? Does he need an ambulance?" And she's like, "I don't think so, but he's laying on the floor. He's asleep. He's naked and covered in vomit and feces." And she loses it, just starts laughing, and I'm just in shock. This is early in the morning, this morning shift that I was working, and she was laughing so hard that I started laughing with her. And I said, "Ma'am, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to laugh." And she goes, "No, it's hilarious." And I said, "Are you sure he's okay though? Like, I don't need to send an ambulance or anything." And she goes, "No, there's nothing wrong with him." Officers and everybody were already en route. They get out there, and the dude was just passed out because he partied, man. He partied all night with everyone and woke up in the laundry room. The only thing that wasn't clean was him. This is so bad. But that's one of those moments, Veronica, just like you. Yes, thank goodness for the mute buttons. But in this one, I just laughed right with the caller because that shit was hilarious. They had a lot of cleaning to do. What a way to ring in the new year. Oh. So bad. Let's see. Were his clothes at least in the washer or dryer? I don't know. I'm not sure. That part I don't know. But all I know is the dude was there and he had a good time. He went out, literally went out with a bang. Let's see. Jeremy says, "Curious how you all answer one of the most common questions asked of those in our profession. What's the craziest call you've ever taken? Do you answer them honestly, or do you make something up because the reality of our job isn't believable?" This is a good question. Tracy says, "I tell the penis in the ring story." There's your answer, my friend. So whenever I would get asked, "What's the craziest call you've ever taken?" I would always go for crazy funny because I didn't want to bring that craziness, the horrific side that that we've all dealt with to that person. You don't know how that person's going to take it. There were a couple times, and these are, friends that I grew up with who asked, and I would give them one of those crazy hard ones, and they would just stare at me. And then I would say, "Did you mean a funny one?" And they're most of the time were like, "Yeah, dude, I wasn't expecting you to tell me that." I'm like, "Well, I thought that's what you were looking for. I thought you were being bloodthirsty." But yeah, if it was, someone that I've never known before, or, depending on the person, even if I did know them, with that craziest call, I would bring up a crazy, funny type call, not, not anything else like that. I want to add that chaos or darkness to them. It's bad enough we have it. Not that it's not good to talk about it, but shit, don't want to put that on somebody else. So always go for the crazy funny versus the crazy horrible. Heather says, had a very high guy call me last week that was convinced someone laced his weed. He was convinced that time had stopped. I finally was like, bro, I'm getting older by the second. I promise time is still happening. Oh, that's funny. Kelsey says, depends on the audience. I'll usually tell them about the call, about the dangerous squirrel in a wood stove, or listening to someone burn alive. All right. Well, there you go. Tracy says, exactly. I didn't want to bring the darkness to anyone else. They don't need to hear it. They wouldn't get it anyway. That's true too. Yeah. Let's see. Sometimes my definition of crazy funny isn't always their definition of crazy funny. Hashtag, can't even talk. Hashtag awkward. And that's true. That is very true, because there is a dark sense of humor that we all have, that when you say something to someone, they're just, what? And you got to feel like, oh, that wasn't funny to you? Because that was funny to me. And let me tell you, if you came from the same place that I do, you'd be laughing right now. Halcyon says, usually I just say you'd be surprised when people stick up their butt. Oh, Frank. Heather, hashtag accidental Debbie Downer. Yes. Jeremy, agreed. I've turned the question around a time or two when asked, what's the worst call you've ever taken? Rarely, if ever, went down that road. Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Mostly, Marinda says, mostly I tell them that they don't want to hear my craziest story due to either not believing, like the previous call, or because of the horror we hear. Yeah, no, for sure. Because sometimes the stuff that we've heard is so unbelievable that people would think, man, quit lying. You're making that stuff up. That stuff doesn't really happen. No, it does. And it happens many times. Mandy says, we are a sick bunch. Like, oh, no way. You can read the rest of that in the comments. Oh, no. As Don says, if they ask about the worst call, I don't usually give the worst, just a bad one. Yeah. I've given, a bad one before too. I definitely don't understand, but when I've shared, I've noticed though that not only do I get, damn, how do you do it? Or, it's good that there are people like you who do this job, because there are so many people who need help. And that is always awesome to hear. So thank you for everything that all of you do. It's not an easy job. Not at all. And of course, there's definitely a lot of good and funny in the profession as well, which is what we do here at Open Mic Live. We take an hour out of our time to forget about the bullshit and just talk, just laugh. There's power in conversation, and believe it or not, healing in laughter. So, Jeremy says, invite the extremely curious to come in for a few hours of observation, open their eyes quickly, might even recruit some new team members. Yeah, that's another thing. You can do that as well. With my luck, I would do that and someone would come in and nothing is going on, because that would happen a lot of times. We would do a sit along and nothing would be happening. And they would say, dude, this is pretty chill. I think I could do this. I'm like, no, it's not chill. Somebody say the Q word, because we need to show this person what it's really like. And I won't utter it right now because some of you are probably at work and you don't need that evil. You don't need that evil at all. So we are just over an hour here, and I want to thank all of you for joining me tonight. Like I said in the beginning, Open Mic Live is always so much fun. I love spending this time with you. Again, where we get to just hang out, talk about the lighter side of dispatch. And where's your numbers at? Where's your number? I am over a 10 now. I'm 10 plus. If you had a lower number, I hope that your number went up just a little bit and that you were able to laugh and have some fun tonight with all of us here in this community of Open Mic. Again, thank you all so much for joining me tonight. This has been a lot of fun, and I will be back again next week. Again, every single Thursday. Mike, 9 from a 6. Excellent. Yeah. Good stuff. I'm glad your numbers are up there. Jeremy, thank you again, friend, for doing this for our first responders, desperately needed these days. Thank you for the support and everything. I appreciate it more than you know. It's just so fun to be able to do this with all of you. So, Mike, dude, right. No more of those stories, but you know what? It seems like it's happening. Shit is happening. So either way, thank you very much. And I'm so glad that all of you enjoy open mic nights as well. This is such a good time. This live broadcast has been sponsored by InDigital as well as Rapid Deploy. And if you have any comments, questions, or you want to be a guest on the flagship show or even one of the roundtables, and also topics, throw some topics in there. I'm thinking of doing things a little bit different with the roundtable, where one episode would be for mental health and wellness, or social media and 911, all those different types of topics, domestics, incident types. And then the second episode that I do for the month be around 911 technology, and have the minds that are developing all of this for you to come on to talk, and you as the audience can ask questions for that part of the Dispatchers Roundtable. So working on that. That's just a little preview, but if you have any comments, questions, you can send us an email to wttpodcast@gmail.com. You can follow us on Twitter. That is @91podcast. You can like us on Facebook. That is facebook.com/Within the Trenches Podcast. This show will always be free. However, if you're looking for any bonus content, behind the scenes series, Singing Badly in My Car, discounts to the store, early access to episodes, as well as ad-free, and also sneak peeks at new swag that is coming out, you can join us over at patreon.com/WTT podcast. Again, thank you so much to the patrons. I wouldn't be able to do everything that I do without all of you, the sponsors, but especially all of you as a collective who support and listen and share and everything. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. I appreciate it more than you know. This episode can be seen on Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope, and which is Twitter. And for the flagship show, you can listen on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, your favorite podcasting app, and withinthetrenches.net. Have a good night, everyone. thank you so much. And Heather, for the Singing Badly in My Car, Bohemian Rhapsody is coming, and then another one that is a surprise. Have a good night, and I will talk to you all soon.